Hi, my name is John DiCarlo. I'm with Tri-State Grotto. We're here working on the Adam Stephen dig. This is one of the houses that was built on top of one of the cave entrances. We're going to take you through and show you the inside of the cave entrance, the basement, the cellar, and down into the sub-basements. Okay, usually they say start at the bottom and work your way up. In this case, we're going to start at the top and work our way down. This is the entrance to the cave, this old cave that we're going to go into. So we'll just go down these cellar steps and meet you in the basement. Okay, here we are in the cellar. A couple things to note here. We come down, it's the basement floor. As you go across the room, you see the steps that go down. Alright, there's two curious things here in this cellar. One's here next to me. It looks like a chimney here and a chimney over there. Now this chimney here, as you notice, ends at the ceiling. What this is an air intake for ventilation for down below. You notice right here we have an opening for air to flow into. All right, we're going to take you down the steps here to the lower level now. As we get down here, you might notice the stonework on the foundation of the walls for the house above us. Okay, we're in the lower level now, or one of. This piece of pottery I'm holding came out of this dig site here. This room we're in is a stone arch ceiling. We can see the angle of the rock going down, the natural rock. And then as we look up, we see on this ledge the stonework starts. It's all cut stone, work stone, comes up and down to the floor again. The story goes that when Adam Stephen built his house in Martinsburg, this was still a pretty wild area with Indian raids and burning of houses. So he built his house on top of the cave entrance, so in case of Indian attack, he'd have a way to escape. As the town was built, other houses were built on top of some of the openings. When indoor plumbing came in, they needed a place to dump the sewage. Also, they were having trouble with kids coming up through the cave, yelling up through the basement of the house and scaring the people. So they figured they'd kill two birds with one stone in this case. Go down, block the opening, and fill it up with the night dirt. Over here we're standing underneath the other chimney upstairs that goes up through the roof. This hole here. They would have a wood stove up in the main house, and as the wood stove smoke would rise, it would suck air in the intake, this little short chimney, through this area, and then back up and exhaust the outside. If you look up through the hole, you can actually see the sky up there. Okay, we'd like to point out this slab coming down. It's a natural slab of rock coming down at a pretty good angle. And the floor is also following the same angle down. It seems to be resting on both sides of solid rock on the edges. Alright, here we are down in the third level. When Tri-State Grotto started digging 2 digs back, the floor level was approximately this high across the whole area here. We've taken it down several times, and now we're going down to the 4th level. I'd like to point out the steps here coming down, and we uncovered some of them in our dig, plus the wall up here held back by iron pins. We figured this must be going somewhere, or they wouldn't have gone through all the extensive stonework, the wall up top, the steps coming down, going down into this hole. One of our workers, Chuck Stanley from Tri-State Grotto, is holding a strap there with a bucket on the end while we have someone down below filling it up. And he'll pull it up for us here in a second and show you what we're digging. As you can see, some of the debris in it. Looks pretty clayey at this point. Okay, and the bucket passes from hand to hand all the way up to the surface.
Both sides.
Here we have one of the diggers coming out of the hole. Okay, at this point we're approximately 30 feet underground. Chuck Stanley's getting ready to enter down into the 4th level and do some digging and fill up our buckets here again. We figure at this point we've got 2 more feet of soft material before we hit something hard. We're hoping that's our quote trap door sealing us off from the rest of the cave. Here to the 4th level, we're about another 10 feet down to the floor. We're dropping that floor down. We figure it'll go another couple feet till we hit something hard, and we'll see what direction it goes from there. This is electric insulator we pulled up here. It's all in one piece. There's some writing on it that says Brookfield. Also, we found a part of a bottle here. It says City Bottling Works. Contents, Martinsburg, 6.5 fluid ounces, West Virginia. Here's a piece of what appears to be milk glass with roses on it. Here's looks like a little toy cannon that we found in the dirt. We can tell it's made out of metal. It appears to be a reddish color. As the buckets are brought up, we're dumping it on this screen looking for artifacts. Maybe if we look close, we can find something. Look, they're pulling up something now. There's a piece of pottery, white pottery, pretty good size. We'll put that over in our artifact bucket. Let's see what else it comes. Oh, found a little bottle, a little jar. See if it has something written on it.
I can't make it out. Can you?